What's up, Nate? Yeah, boy. That's what they look like before. Oh, yeah. Not sure why this is too. Probably because you don't have anything better to do, Nate. So I don't know if that's sad or what. That you have nothing better to do than sit here and watch me do this. Oh yeah. I wonder if there's a better spot for me to sit There we go. I wish I could get the other angle. hoping I don't hit the foam because I'm right up on it. not sure who's on here, but what are you guys getting into? Probably not too much, being it's a Sunday night at 10 o'clock at night. Finally got some rain tonight. We been pretty dry here lately, but luckily we got some rain. Pretty good storm, honestly. Because leading into tonight or this evening, we took the day off for Labor Day because I didn't want to show up to customers' houses and them have a party and whatnot. So I took the day off. Well, because of how dry it's been, I had 4 customers text me and say they don't need cut this week. So that rain we got definitely was worth it, because it's been dry, very dry. Finished sharpening my blades this afternoon. Yep, almost got to it all after a long weekend with the family. Yep. Oh, Ben, what's going on? See that coming in? Nice and thick like. Ben, if you're still on here, don't worry. Your place will be mowed tomorrow. You're a tough customer to please these days. But if you could, leave the keys to that Duramax there tomorrow so I can swap you out, if you don't mind. Truck needs to pull something eventually. How's it going getting all your properties mowed in a week's time since you're helping them back to school? So it's... When I had my helper, basically we was just able to get everything done earlier. So like, instead of us getting done on our Monday around 4:30, I'm now finishing up around 6:30, rolling out of the shop. So I'm still able to get everything done in 2.5 days, all 50. But I'm just having to put in anytime at Hold the Truth every week. Good thing you got a Duramax. But yeah, so really I'm just not getting back as early. And it does kind of suck, not gonna lie. It was nice getting back early. And even because for 2 weeks straight, I'd gotten rained on throughout the day, so like having him really would have been a time saver. But even on like the landscaping end, he was such a good, like, I told him, you know, when he was all done, when he's done with school, if he wants to come back, I would put him in a truck by himself or with another guy and just have him do all my mowing properties. He was awesome. But you know, he's doing good in school and doing a good thing for school, so can't really complain. And plus, you know, we're not far from things kind of slowing down. Like next week is supposed to be in the 70s, so things will we may have some good growth from there, but you know, before long, the growth isn't really going to be there, um, to where just being me will still be okay. Um, and then what would be nice for this fall is the fact that um, I'll have all day for leaf cleanups, because what I was running into when I was working full time, you know, with it getting dark earlier, I would only have a couple hours to do leaf cleanups, and I got the Z right here behind me because I'm doing maintenance on them, but I would be working into the dark for sure. I'd put a spotlight on the front, and I'd be, you know, doing leaf cleanups in the dark. So now, what'll be nice though is I'll be able to start my leaf cleanups, you know, in the morning, and have essentially more time to do them. So that'll be a plus. But you know, I definitely I definitely saw the benefits of having, you know, an employee. And the biggest part though was like landscape jobs, because you know, if I had to say I was by myself and had to bounce away to get materials, um, productivity would stop. Well, when I had Jacob, you know, if it was like, hey, I'm gonna go, you got the dump trailer, I'm gonna go get whatever for the job. You know, the productivity would keep working, but um, now that it's back to me, like if I have to bounce away from anything, the job kind of gets put on a hold. Or like, what was nice is I could get him going on a job. You know, say it's a mulch install, whatever. I could drop him off with the dump trailer, and we had a job the following day or whatever that I had to get materials for. Then I could just drop him off, get prepared for the following day, and you know, we'd just keep on busting them out. So it's definitely nice having them. I cannot argue that at all. It'd be great on a business and a half. I'm not getting your maintenance side. I myself just Yep. Yeah. Hopefully next year we're. I mean, it'd be nice for him to come back, honestly, but I don't know if that'll happen because he'll be graduating. So whatever he has going on, you know, after he graduates, he'll be doing. But I did tell him like, hey, if he's going to school for ministry, and I told him, I was like, hey, let's incorporate that into the business, and you know, you can still utilize your degree, and you know, you can still work for me. But no, we'll definitely have a guy next year. Gosh, especially like springtime. Oh my gosh, it was tough juggling it just myself last spring. Minister on a mower. That's right. Um, but it was juggling spring by myself this spring, let alone next spring. I'm guessing we're going to be quite busy. But what has helped though, and I will tell you this, we have the cart mate, and you know, I've done most jobs here now by myself with the cart mate, did it with him, and boy, that is a saver. No wheelbarrows running, just knocking the mulch out. Man, that thing is a beast. Shoot. still got it sit on the mower. Gosh darn it. I thought I was going to have these, but I still got to sit on the mower. I have to do. Alright, time to get to sharpening these turkeys. So here's the blades for the 36. Got 2 sets. Got 3 sets for the Super Z, so the set that's on it I still have to take off and sharpen, but we got a fresh set to put on. We gotta scrape out the Super Z and then switch some blades out, and that is gonna be it. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. Let's see. Who's on here right now? Who's on here? Is there any way to tell him? I don't think so. Man, you can make nice filters. Well, that's cool. Dance party? Bubbles. Lanier. I remember them grinder days. Ah, oh, Danny. I'm telling you what, bud. I'm ready to upgrade. This Oregon blade grinder. What I don't like is you have to. Let me put this thing away. Me, just gonna sharpen my chainsaw blade. There you go, Patriot. So what I hate doing though is, take for instance here, you gotta to get the. Okay, you can see even on the reflection. See how there's different angles? That's because you can't send this all the way through and it hit the whole blade. So like if you send it straight through, it'll hit above my finger. Okay, it'll hit above my finger. Then if you angle a little bit, it'll hit this bottom section here. So it hit the bottom, and then it, right about there it'll come up. So then you have to take it at another angle, and I mean it gets the job done. Like it, you know, we're just out here cutting grass, honestly. But I know there's got to be a better way. I thought about going with the All-American, because it's just on the same motion. Like, is it worth like the RBG 712 that I've seen a handful of guys using? I think Jacobs or Jacobs Ground or whatever, I think he uses that. So like, is it that good to where it's worth the money? I know I'm not gonna get like the big dog like MLC has, because he even sharpens blades like on the side. So, but I suppose use a new blade and adjust the wheel. Yeah, so this slider plate right there, you can send it in. You can, adjust that. Well, I'm guessing, did you used to use this one, Danny? Did you used to have this Oregon? Because the slider plate, I scoot it in because this wheel will, obviously ground down. So I do adjust it in, but still, I just feel like I can never get it to cut that hole. Even like a fresh, newer blade, like my, the ones for my 36. It just, I don't know. Obviously, it's better than paying, my dealer to sharpen them for whatever they charge. I don't know, like $6 a freaking blade or something. But just don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but yeah. Do you have the RBG 712? I don't know why I did that. I probably got junk all over my hands. It made sharpening not fun, but got the job done. Yep, exactly. Because So I mean, like say for instance with that RBG, how it's like on a fixed plane and you just run it back through. So like, did you notice when you like your older blades when you would send it through, like would it correct all the imperfections on that just because it's cutting it correctly? It's like was that when you noticed like holy crap, this one just was not doing it right at all? I have the All-American and for a second year and it works good, but 2 weeks is a little long for me. Patriot, what do you mean 2 weeks is a little long? Because I sharpen these, I bet I swap blades out. Oh, probably once a week at the worst. There in the summer, I was able to. There in the summer, I was able to. I was able. In the summer, I was able to. When it was drier, I could run one set for a week, even a week and a half. But that's I do 2.5 days of cutting, hit 50 properties, and but uh, but when the grass is thick and wet, and I have to. Is it 3 sets? I change blades every day. Change. So how many times have you had to change that blade on your RBG? Two. Impact, yeah. Dude, to be honest, I'd still run a Ryobi Impact. It's awfully bright. Is that a little better? A little dimmer? More dim? I just use my Ryobi. Until that faults me out, I'm going to keep running that. It gets the job done. As much as I'd love to have some Milwaukee, Danny, I just not ready to drop that penny on the Milwaukee yet. Danny, what are you doing? Why aren't you on freaking live? I'm surprised you're not on live right now. I don't even know what time it is. Josh's Lawn and Landscape. What is going on, ma'am? You gotta use what's best for your company. I'm sitting bored. What is it? It's 10:33 on my time. 9:30 there. Shoot. Can you join in on live anymore? Just straight from the phone? I'm new. I don't really do too many lives, but I was just out here in the garage. Out here in the garage doing the deal, so I figured I'd hop on live. Josh's Lawn and Landscape, where are you at? Because it's 10:30 here, so you're on the eastern side. South Carolina. Man, so how did you get hit with them storms pretty bad? I can video call you. Yeah, but that doesn't help me out on my live. People would leave if I was on there with you. Whatever. I got these not too bad where I am. So, So here I'm just in my garage. Got the Z. She needs a bath. Had to cover the stander because my blade grindings were shooting right there, so I had to cover that up. I got my fan right there, so we got a Patriot ain't too far from me. Where's Patriot at? Patriot, if you don't use an impact, oh, Northeast Oklahoma. Oh, okay, good deal. If you're not using an impact, are you just muscling them off with the socket? Because man, that would be board and breaker bar, man. There's only a couple times I have to do that, and that's if one gets on there pretty tough. But for the most part, though, my impact will do the deal. River gloves. Yeah, man. I mean, it don't matter what kind of impact it is. For the most part, they'll do the deal. I mean, obviously, don't completely cheap out, but I would say for the most part, anything will work, especially better than hand torquing them off. Shoot. I can just zap them with that Ryobi and they come off pretty good. Yeah, Milwaukee's not cheap. I mean, they're definitely not cheap for a reason, though. I'm sure of that. I mean, you can ask Danny. He has a whole arsenal of yeah, see, buy one and you'll probably never buy again. So I'm sure that's the case. But like I said, until my Ryobi kicks the bucket, then I just keep running it. And heck, I bought some. The battery ended up going bad. So what I ended up doing was just I got on Amazon and bought some like generic batteries that fit it, and they work just fine. So the replacement battery, like if I was to buy a replacement battery for my Ryobi of like a Ryobi battery, goodness gracious, I may as well buy a new freaking drill that comes with the batteries at that point. Oh, man. So did you guys take Labor Day off, or did you guys work? I took it off because I wasn't about to show up at properties and they be having a cookout and then not be able to cut. So instead of taking the chance on that, I just went ahead, chalked it up as a day off, and enjoyed the day. Granted, I'm out here working right now. Got 3 done. Yeah, I had the little ones today because kids' daycare wasn't open. But I could have, if I wanted to, I could have at least hit my commercials and then didn't have those tomorrow, but uh, but yeah, I had the kids, so I couldn't really do nothing. Yeah, we got hit with a pretty bad storm today. We needed it though, but it's supposed to be hot in the next few days, and then after that, man, it's looking like we're in the 70s, and I'll be loving it. The only thing I won't like is, oh man, this is one thing that I didn't like, or that I didn't even like think about, like when I went from part time to full time. Is so like when I was part time, I was doing everything in the afternoon, so everything was dry. Man, when you're starting to cut at 8:30 in the morning, the grass is dewy, it's wet, it sticks up under the deck, and I know I'm just like, it's just dulling the blades out quicker. And then sometimes you have to double cut it, and typically the way it works is my bigger properties are at the beginning of the day, just how they lined up where they're at. So it's like if I have to double cut, it's a bigger property. And but yeah, it's no fun. Do these guys follow on Instagram? Heck, I don't know. You guys follow me on Instagram? You better. I don't see why you wouldn't. Why, Danny? You wanting to go live on Instagram? Yeah, I can. I could probably do a live for till about 11, and then I gotta get these swapped out. So yeah, we'll do that. If you guys are on here, follow me, Solo Cuts Landscaping on Instagram. I've been watching Dylan ending of last year. Well, I appreciate that, Patriot. But yeah, we'll jump off here and we'll head on over to Instagram so that way Danny can get on here and we can chat it up. But if you guys don't, follow me on Instagram. But we'll be doing a giveaway here soon, just for the heck of it. Tyler Lewis Von Quintus. Man, what a name. What's going on from San Antonio? But no, as you guys not on into Instagram yet. Josh, you got to get on Instagram, man. Like, get your work out there. I'm telling you, Instagram is such a cool thing to be on. But no, we'll be doing a giveaway. We're probably going to be giving away a couple hats because we got our new logo. So we're in the process of getting those hats on order. And then once I get them in, we literally just sent the order out for the hats to come in. Then they have to be embroidered. So once we get those in, I'll be doing probably a giveaway here on YouTube, and I'll do one on Instagram. Not really to hit because I think, shoot, I still got like 400 subscribers to get you 2K. On YouTube, and we're getting close to. I think I'm getting close to 2,500 on Instagram, but no, it'll probably just be just a giveaway, and it'll be just a simple comment on like, what's your, I don't know, what mower brand do you run? You know what I mean? Just something simple, not really trying to gain subscribers or followers off of it, but just something simple, and like that'll be your entry. And if you want to tag people in it, heck yeah, more the merrier. So anyways, if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to hop on Instagram. I'm going to get Danny on, and we'll chat it up for about a half hour or so. Then, like I said, I got to get these off and get everything ready for tomorrow. So thank you guys for stopping in, hanging out for a little bit. Like I said, I was sharpening some blades there, and I got one more set. I may not even do that set. I may just put the new ones on and call it a night. So anyways, guys, have a great day. Be safe. And we'll see you on the next one. Launchpreneur. Hey, yes, I will be at Launchpreneur Academy Live. There's actually some cool things in the works for that. That I'll be taking part of. So guys, if you're not already going, hopefully we see you there. I know I went last year, and it was a great time there. Learned a lot, got to network with a lot of people that I contact, quite often. But it was definitely a fun time. So head on over there. We'll see you there. yeah, I'm done procrastinating. I'm going to get off here, and we're going to get on the Instagram. So head on over to Solo Cuts Landscaping on Instagram. Dan Lanier is going to be hopping on the Instagram live with me, and we'll chat it up for about a half hour. So guys, we will see you there, and thank you for stopping in. Man, I'm super late. Sorry, didn't know. Mitchell's, head on over to Instagram. You fool. Hey, all of you that are on here, go subscribe to Mitchell's Lawn Care LLC on YouTube. He's got a brand new channel. See ya.